Hello, hello, seems everything is ready. Let me check it out while I start the game. We're going for Sturmovik again today. So this is Facebook, maybe if I click play. Why don't I see myself? Perfect, the audio is there. So what's happening here? Why is it showing even then not install the game? Making my life even more difficult. No, okay, but the VR games are in the favorite. They upgraded No Man's Sky. Maybe one of these days. Okay, Steam VR. Also, this is the most amazing game of all. Real life. Incredible. What graphic. Not that you can appreciate it, really. Because in the end, the cameras of the Index don't have the best resolution. Huh? They're meant just as something to use while getting your bearings inside. Hey, James, I'm early. Maybe compared to the time I told you, I kinda suck with the hours, but usually no, I start around at this time, maybe even some 10 minutes earlier. I try to be as accurate as possible. It's not always easy. You coming then? Let me see if the others are already online. They should be. They told me they would be playing at the same time. In the meantime, I also start. Besides Discord, I need the push to key, joy to key for this game, for the push to talk, and also for the zooming function of the mod. Here it is. Don't use every time he must ask me. And that girl is live. Wow. Where am I looking? Probably in the Sky Hunter, Elite Hunter, whatever. No, they're not there. Well, okay, gents, I'll be in our Discord for the time being. Then we see if they... I should make a new category though. How do I add a channel? I don't care, man. We can go to the 1,000 channel. Check. Mike? Okay, it works. And also it zooms. This time I won't waste time with TeamSpeak. It takes ages, and in the end I always find it empty. I don't care. Let's just play. Ooh, even more people. Gents, you gotta hurry. There's only 4 spots free on the server. 76 in all. I've never seen it so full. I think they did the right thing by basically giving away the base game for nothing, a pittance. What is it now? Like $5. It's actually a no-brainer if you enjoy playing games to buy it at that price. And also, of course, it's a platform for all the DLC and such, so they will earn from it in the end. Probably to make the game free to play would be the winning choice even more, but of course it would hurt its model, because the cool thing is that here you don't have any sort of grind, you just get the planes you buy. Of course, some people like it, some others dislike it. It's nice to have a choice. Okay, I'll minimize Discord. And this is our map, and this is our map of today. Volga in fire. Well, it's Stalingrad again. Surprise. Which side has less players? Unsurprisingly, the Soviets. Everyone always plays German in this game. Maybe for the reason previously stated this morning with James. I don't know. It's possible that the reason is that. LA3, Yak 1, it's the usual plan. You see, I was tempted to buy the more pricey DLC planes, but in the end you'll never fly them, because in multiplayer they only have this setting. So maybe what are worth buying? The LA5 and the P40. I might buy these. They cost really little now. Okay, let's spawn a Yak 3. But actually, let's spawn a Yak 1. I was enjoying the rocket launcher yesterday. Rocket launcher? It doesn't have the rocket launcher. Why? Why is that? Then I'll go with the LA3. Maybe there's only a set number of these. A set number of rockets. 23 inches gun. And you cannot even bring the bombs. But why is that? Good question. I don't know. The MiG-3 is good. Is it? I usually prefer the LA3. For now, let me start with the LA3. Maybe later we will try it. I'm in Discord, if you want to join, you tell me. In the meantime, I go. So here it is, the P30. No, the P40. What's the name? Yeah, or is that the area cover? No, it's the P40. Wish I could see the pilots at my detail level. Unfortunately, going any higher makes the game jerky as hell while streaming. In VR, of course, so you cannot see the pilot, but you can see the plane. I guess it will have to be enough. Am I starting the engine? I should be, yeah. So, let's close this canopy already. Look at this guy with this garish Mickey Mouse plane. Where are you going with that I-16? I hope it will go good for you in battle. It's a P-39, yeah, whatever the number. Thank you, man, I knew you'd correct me. And that's the way I felt self-conscious, you see. No, otherwise I never would have got it wrong. I was just self-conscious like that. That's a runway, right? Let's cut the P-39. I think, you know, after this session probably I'll buy the P-39, so tomorrow we can fly it together. And the LA5, they're like €4 each. Very cheap. I mean, for the kind of simulation you're getting here, it's cheap. Certainly not as cheap as War Thunder, where it's free. But I mean, different games. And also this doesn't have grinding, which is another value. Why anyone here don't want to combat box server? Cause it's empty. Yeah, it's like an egg and chicken kind of situation. Now, why don't everyone combat box server? He was lacking a verb there. Ah, okay, now he's running it again with the verb. I know, it's empty. That was the problem stated, yeah. Our factory is under attack. That's something good to know. This should be the runway. I think I can accelerate my LA. Let's do it. From New York to LA. Yeah. Empty now. It's always empty. But maybe also because to fly without navigation aid is hella hard. LA5, huh? I know. That's also heavily discounted. I would get the LA5 and the P-39 because of its novelty factor. Did I raise the gear? Okay, gear up. Perfect. I never personally bother with the flaps even with the LA3 to tell you the truth, gents. Just seems to take off well enough already. What's that? Someone's been damaged, it seems. And we're off. Too far to tell. Is anyone else taking off with me? Well, it's not as easy to see here compared to War Thunder because you cannot put your head out of the canopy for logical reason. The only problem is the FN is not available in many maps. Ah, it's a different version maybe from the LA5 I'm thinking about. I know, I wanted to buy the Lightning, to tell you the truth. I've spoken about it on stream already, which is also discounted, even though it costs more. But how often would you fly the Lightning, really? Probably only on Combat Box, which is always empty, and single player. So, it doesn't seem like a worthy buy unless you can use it in multiplayer. I also enjoy the Mustang a lot, but it's so rare to fly it in multiplayer. I've done it only once or twice. The FN essentially allows you to go at full throttle and boost infinitely, but that's a bit the thing with the Russian, it seems. I don't worry too much about the engine temperature. You just open the radiator based on the temperature and go and push it as much as you want. You never really overheat. As long as you lean your mixture, you manage your RPMs. Am I smoking right now? Actually, yes, quite a bit. Case in point. Let's reduce, probably I shouldn't go 100% RPM. Okay, like this. 86. Let me see if I'm still smoking. I am. I was just saying, I don't worry about the engine manager. Well, I am smoking, but everything seems correct. I'm not overeating. Bear in mind, most Soviet planes are designed with simple engines. You just open the reds on the throttle. Ah, yeah. All levels forward. Well, actually, it wasn't working too well for me today. Maybe it's a warm day above Stalingrad. I'm still smoking, man. Why is that? I shouldn't be experiencing any stress of the engine. It's not overheating. We're not high enough. Where is my altitude? 1008. It's not high enough to have to engage the other supercharger gear. So why am I smoking indeed? How does one open the IL-2 bomb bay? The key doesn't seem to work. It depends on the version of the plane. Do we need to reduce the fuel mixture? Probably a bit more. 80%. I seem to remember the other players yesterday used 80%. I don't know now. The smoke is still there. It's not going to break, I think, because usually it breaks only when it overheats. Ah, the factory is under attack, right? In the square, 1227. 1227. Repair factory. Oh, I had the wrong way. Okay, let's turn toward the river and see what happens, huh? Yeah, it smokes a bit, but I don't think it's a problem, is it? It shouldn't be problematic. I've never flown on this server with so many people. Almost 80 people. That's going to be cool, I guess. Well, let's try start spotting things, which, as you know, has given me so much trouble lately. I don't know. I used to be able, after I installed the mod and did the thing with the contrast and all that, I was able to spot things easily. Now it seems it's back to square one. These are bots, you know. Running straight for the front line airfield, the one that is an objective. The only problem is he might get you spotted. That's true. Which in this game is that. No, but wait. I'm no longer smoking. Probably when I reduced the mixture, I had to wait some more. Do you perhaps remember, James, how do I switch the gear of the supercharger? Because I remember they told me that above, I think, 2000 you're supposed to do it. Otherwise you start to smoke again. But now I set it to one button on the wheel right here. I don't remember which. Let me try pressing some at random. This. No. Not too many, because some I think are bound to things that I don't want to mess with. What else could I have used? In the triangle? No. Oh, I saw something. Yeah, what is that? Ah, here's someone who doesn't worry about the smoke. Black is smoking. I think that guy is overeating. Must be one of the new guys that bought the game at the discount. And now he's overeating his plane. And well, I don't know how it might turn out for him. Probably not the best. It will be in engine. Yeah, I know. Problem is that I probably also bound it to the wheel, I seem to remember. But which button on the wheel? That's a good question. No. This one turns off the engine, I remember it. This opens the canopy. Maybe the one down, but if it opens the canopy I might break it. I best not do it. Should have tested it on the ground. We will next sortie, I mean. It's not something that breaks the engine. What is the max RPM of the IL-2 that we can use without breaking the engine? The max RPM. Well, whatever RPM you want, comrade. It's a Soviet plane, you don't worry about that. These are not finicky and rickety German planes. So advanced but also so delicate. You just push it. I can do 100%, case in point. If oil and water radiators have open 75. I agree, I wouldn't worry too much about the RPM. Doesn't make a difference until you reach like 3000. Ah, okay, well I am at 3000 now though. So in theory I'm smoking again, not like I can see it with all these clouds. Well, I still don't see anything of interest. Let's do like you suggested, gents. I'll go above an objective, but actually I should have gone to a friendly objective for looking at the flags. No, it's too far away. So now we're heading for the airfield. Maybe I can strafe the pocket planes. Too bad I don't carry air-to-ground weapons. Yeah, I know, the second supercharger is for the high altitude. I actually wasn't even aware of it until a Russian player I was playing with the other day told me. An actual Russian player that spoke English. Can you imagine that? That's one of the rarest things. Nowadays I often go to the TeamSpeak server for this server and I never find anyone speaking English. Usually I go there, I ask, hey guys, anyone understands me? And they all burst into laughter like it's the funniest thing ever. I keep speaking to one another in Russian, so well, you can see the reason I stopped doing that. It seems pointless. But I guess the other friendly players from yesterday should come online. I look into Discord from time to time. After we're done with this one sortie. Okay, I would say at this point we could overfly the river, but no, let's just go to the objective. It's more likely to have people. Should try to look very carefully in the direction I suspect might zooming to the max, because it's the only way. Looking for glitchiness in the clouds, looking for the little glint of lights. That is the telltale sign. I don't know. It's fucking hard, guys. Completely unlike Warhammer. I guess it's realistic, but maybe to an excessive degree. I don't know. I don't think it's really that hard to spot things. If you get too near the airfield, yeah, it works both times, indeed. Indeed. It's pretty deadly, and you'll all get notified that you're there. What is this? Someone is getting the sink, but I also got killed, so that's no longer a problem. No, I won't go to the enemy objective. What the heck does my phone want now? Imagine if they shoot me down while I do. Okay, someone follows me on Twitch. Very interesting. I stopped doing Twitch like 2 months ago because it's useless, because no one watches this kind of games on on Twitch, unfortunately. Or maybe fortunately. I mean, I no longer care. I found my niche here on Facebook, so it's all good. Still nothing. Still nothing. Here there is another objective, the tanks. Problem is that most of our friendly objectives seem to have been already destroyed. That's the problem. Or maybe they weren't, actually. Imagine this, a server with 80 people, you find no one. That's the humongous size of the Sturmovik multiplayer maps. It's really a game that has its downtimes. Our factory is under attack. Yeah, everyone is attacking the factory, but I saw a splash of water there, you know? I wonder what it was. Someone's bombing the enemy objective, okay. We might get attacked. Let's try to find the friendly bomb and maybe use it as bait. I don't know, wishful thinking on my part. He was bombing along that. How can it be? Not even the bomber is easy to spot. Not even that. One thing I like about this game is that the clouds really hide you, like they should. They don't hide you perfectly if you are against other VR players, but that doesn't seem to happen often. Still, it's much more realistic than Warhammer, where you just see through them. The water splash is AI shells. It's pre-programmed. It won't be a plane. No, but I saw... Yeah, but I also saw some smoke coming from the jet. You see? That's not bombing. What is it? Let's not descend yet. I mean, it's an enemy objective. Well, we are at least doing a very nice tour of the Volga River, no? It wasn't my objective originally, but at least it's not as boring as playing flight simulators. We are still in a war zone and someone might jump us. Let's stay in the clouds for a while. Maybe from there we can find someone. Wow, performance is bad today. Probably there's too many people for playing the game in VR. Look at that. I'm constantly spiking into the yellow. Yeah, that's the thing. We have so many damn players online. Today Berloga is also populated, so after a boring sortie like this, if I really cannot find anyone, but I am found and die without doing anything, we can do some quick action to brighten our mood, and then we come back here. This time I hope with reinforcements. The enemy has completed the combat mission in full. The allied team will lose. If within 5 minutes we don't destroy enemy targets. Ah, okay. I guess this won't last longer much. What a disappointment. Let's try to find ourselves combat before it ends. I feel again like when I used to play and just find nothing anywhere. Maybe I should play with the contrast settings. Why am I hearing a strange sound? Is it the game like glitching? No, I think it's just the game glitching. No one's attacking me. No, now it's safe. Well, let's fly these final 5 minutes, I guess. Maybe if I strafe the target a bit, some enemy will see me and come. What is that? What's that building? Where are these tanks? I mean, to strafe with an LA3 is not the best occupation, but still better than just flying in a place waiting for the match to end. Who knows, maybe I might tip the scales, no? It says destroy targets before the mission ends. Maybe I find something to strafe, it might change. Wishful thinking again. If only I could find the targets. They're supposed to be like... not even the targets I can find. What the fuck? For a moment I thought the bush, but the bush was just that, a bush. It should be to my left, watch out. What the heck? Like in the woods in front of the river. What's around for this other? They should be like here. Hey! Hey, hi there! I found the tanks! But they're just that, case in point, tanks. Now they disappear because the game is stupid. It's almost over, it's almost over.
What about to do anything though with what you got on that plane?
I don't know what I want to do, it's just that it's almost over. I wanted to show maybe some action before it does. Just for fun. Yeah. Unfortunately I don't have rockets, no, but they're actually tanks. I was hoping maybe there was some support vehicle that I could try and destroy, but they're just that.
Yeah, like trucks and stuff you could try. If you see any like trucks or cars.
No, it's just tanks. It's just tanks. It's an entire column of that. No, tanks. They're Panzer force, it seems. No, it's going to be... I don't even carry the higher caliber gun, I might try. It says it was always over, the match. But maybe we can just start together already, but, well...
Yeah, wait for it to restart.
Oh, I see some traces, wait. Well, you entered the match in the meantime. You can take off, or maybe warm up, and perhaps we join if the match doesn't end. We might be able to find one another. It's not the combat box. Here we have our location, so it's not impossible to find one another, even at a distance. I'm now actually strafing the tank, if you can believe it, with predictable results. No, no, it's useless. It's just useless. I didn't die from it. It's just that I'm not doing that. Wings of Liberty server is the place. We might have, perhaps, to go to a different Discord. You know the Discord of the Shiz Squadron, I guess you do?
Yeah.
Okay, because the other players were there yesterday. What did I want to do? Yeah, raise your volume in Discord, because actually this game is loud and I cannot hear you well. Wait.
Yeah, the engines. Well, you can turn down the in-game volume as well. It's like a
sound. Yeah, that would work also, but this is also...
I usually have that down to like 30% or something.
Yeah, probably I'll do a mix of both. For now I raise the Discord volume. Well, the match is over, just like it said. Okay, so we can start together. It's okay, I guess.
Yeah,
it's
okay. Fine.
Let me
Are you going to fly Russian again?
Whatever you prefer. If you prefer the Germans, it's okay to me. Huh? I enjoy
Oh,
both.
there's loads too many people on German side. Probably best to play Russian.
Yeah, they're always Germans. Always, it's full, like you said this morning.
To be honest, like if you just want an easy plane to fly, then just fly a 109 because the 109 is like.
Oh, so yeah, it's all automatic indeed. Let
Like
me
you
see
don't
if
have
I
to deal
got
with the
points.
radiators.
No,
You know,
of course not.
I
Yeah,
think
I
there's
know. It's easier. That's also
fuel
fun.
mixture, but that's about it. You know, like throttle and fuel mixture and flaps and landing gear.
Yeah, you don't even have a trim on the German planes. It's set by the ground crew. That's what it says in the plane description. So you joined Wings of Liberty. It's restart. In 7 seconds it will restart.
Okay.
Green. It's loading for me.
You should be able to stay on the server. It used to be that it would kick you out when it changed maps and you just rejoin.
No, it seems to have restarted. No.
Yeah, it'll just switch you to the new map nowadays.
Very advanced on their part. Extreme high technology.
But when it was busy, it was a pain in the ass because it would kick you out and then like 80 people would try and rejoin. So quite often you couldn't
I can
rejoin.
imagine.
Or it'd be full by the time you tried to rejoin. You know.
I can imagine indeed.
I don't think the multiplayer code is very good in this game.
No, but also code in general. The VR optimization is one of the worst.
Yeah, it's not great, to be honest.
Okay, so we playing the Russians again, right? Or the Germans? Whatever you prefer.
Let's just see what side people go on to.
Ah, the one with less players. Well, we can pick either. It's still empty teams for the time.
It's not like me do anything yet. It's just giving me like a.
No, I can select.
Map,
I can select an airfield. Yeah, you select the airfield that has the side you're playing in. Let's go.
It just showed me an hourglass cursor for absolutely ages.
Excuse me?
It wouldn't let me select anything. It showed me like an hourglass cursor for ages. Wouldn't let me select anything on the map.
You can select.
I
would go Russian.
Yeah,
okay.
if you fly from Dyatlovo at the top.
Dyatlovo? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
The thing is, if you fly south from there and go to like where there are 2 of our objectives.
Ah, there are indeed. We carrying. I can carry rockets. Okay, on my LA3. On this map, I can.
LA3. Okay.
Let me pick also a different livery so we can tell one another.
I could take an IL-2 and try and bomb.
Why not? I'll escort you. Why not? Let's do it. It will be easier to follow you also.
I mean, why not? Because I'll get killed.
Nah, not
the
necessarily.
IL-2 is so shit.
Is it really? I enjoy to fly it.
It's strong. But it's a pain. It's a pain in the ass to keep it in the air. Is it? It's right. It's snow, so take a white paint job.
Okay. Well, actually, I didn't. I went green.
Do you know the secret to figuring out the weather in the game?
No, the weather.
When you're on the plane selection screen, if you look out the hangar door, you can see what the weather's like.
Oh, really? That's
so
amazing.
If you see like white and snow,
no, I absolutely didn't know it.
It'll be a snow map.
I'm already spawning. I don't see you. I have a PA2 to my right.
Yet. I'm just trying to figure out my loadout.
Okay.
So,
I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you. There is no runway in any case. It's all snow.
Okay. So I could take 6 bombs and 8 rockets.
Well, it doesn't sound bad as a loadout.
But they're only like 50-kilogram bombs, so they're not like big bombs.
Well, no, it's not a bomber, of course.
And it makes the plane heavier, of course, so it makes it like harder to fly.
Tell you what, I'll probably restart so I can pick a white paint job, like many people seem to be doing.
Take about 40% fuel, because the amount of fuel that you can put in the plane is enough to fly for like a couple of hours. Like you can fly.
Okay, wait. I'll follow your ideas. Okay, then I'm carrying rockets on my LA3. How much fuel?
Like 40%.
40%, so low. Yeah. Wow.
Well,
okay.
the fuel tank. Bear in mind the fuel tanks for these planes are designed
and a white
like
version.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still big. Still a small map.
Is like probably like 50 kilometers square. So like the average sortie, you're not going to fly even half the plane's range.
I see. That's a very good idea. Okay, I lower my fuel, and I went with a white livery because it makes a lot of sense actually.
It's telling me that airfield conditions have changed now.
Why is that? I spawned no problems.
Well, I think I took too long or something.
It's possible, it's possible. Starting pumping fuel.
Right.
Still don't see you. I only see PA2s and fighters.
Okay, on the right of the green PE2, like the rightmost plane, that's me.
Well, I'm more to the left, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me
you're
move
probably
a
on the
bit
left of
ahead.
PE2.
Let me move a bit ahead
Oh,
and I
I
should...
can see the snow being kicked up by your plane behind the PE2, so you're there.
Yeah, I think I see your nose. That should be a Sturmovik.
Yeah. It should be white, probably. Like a dirty white.
The one I'm looking at is not white. Ah, maybe that. Ah, no, you're much more to the left then.
Oh, what's going on?
No, actually,
Right.
you know what? I don't see you.
Plane-
I'll start taking off. We can join in fly.
Oh, right, there we go. Right.
You see me? Now you see me.
Yeah.
Alright, turning on the lights, so you can easily find me.
Sorry, the plane's stalled because I have the mixer set to 0.
I know, it does every time. You have to use an axis for it, huh?
Yeah.
You have to put it at 0 and then raise it again. It's very annoying. We were speaking about it with the other player yesterday as well. What is that? What is that? I see many people overflying the base with lights on, probably to join with the rest of their flight. I'll do the same. I'll stay above the airfield while you take off, so I can build up some speed and
Weird
output.
issue, there's like no sound right now.
You have no sound? Huh.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why.
Hardly ideal.
No. Try and fix what's wrong with it. No. My headset must be working because I can hear you. Oh, that's why. Okay, right.
I was even seeing among the parked planes, to tell you the truth. Look at that guy, he's trying to scare his wingmate into taking off.
Chose the wrong sound device.
Ah, okay, I see.
And it won't. Like I changed it in Windows.
Airfield
But the
operations
game
are cool in this game.
won't pick her up. Yeah.
I have to lower the volume, I cannot hear him well speaking.
Right, I'm gonna have to check keys
The
as well.
sound settings you have to restart.
No, it's not that. I also didn't have a key to close the canopy, so I have to check that.
Ah, okay, do it. I start moving towards the enemy. Also lower a bit the volume of the game, because I cannot hear you well still.
Yeah, lowering the sound options.
Yeah, I'll do it. Let's do it, guys. So, sound options.
It should sound really quiet in the menus because the engines are like really noisy.
Actually, I cannot change it. I don't know, I saw it. Volume.
Which, I mean, sure, that is realistic, but who's to say what's
Yeah,
realistic?
but actually it was already at 20%, but still it was too strong. Now I think it's good.
Okay, so, right.
Someone is writing, I am blinded by the sun. Maybe it's actually a quote from Dark Souls, the action game. No, I am blinded by the sun.
Flaps gear canopy. Right, there we go.
Alrighty.
What? No,
I think the fact that I'm flying a white plane could give me the edge on this map. Never thought about it. Yeah, when you're getting some interesting information from a more experienced player, even though he's still having some little problems with the controls. I'll move ahead. We can rejoin later.
Yeah, this game and this server seems to have several peaks in the day. There's like the evening peak, and there's a couple of peak times in the day. I think it's like different countries in Europe that play at different times.
Probable. Yeah, you're right.
But a lot of people try and play in like GMT evening because everyone does that.
That's the sale right now, no? The game costs a pittance, everyone's getting into it, or at least trying it.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, after like a week, a lot of them just disappear.
Yeah, well, this makes sense also. Maybe they no longer play multiplayer because it's too hard for them.
It's too hard for a lot of people. Well, the game in general is just way too hard for some people.
Yeah, that's also true, but you can scale it in single player, no? You can put the labels on, maybe go with unlimited ammo or something like that. And so it becomes playable online. It's either you can do it or not. So it's actually very difficult to adapt. For me, the big obstacle still remains. I cannot spot shit, this guy. Really, I cannot see things. That's the problem I'm having.
A lot of it's context, so you look for flak, you look for other planes on your own side circling, or like anything that's unusual. You know, you're not going to see other planes that easily. You want to look for
I noticed
other things that seem weird.
I don't know how realistic it is. I mean, I can look towards the sky and see a little bird. I could see a plane at like 5 kilometers. No, not necessary. I don't know. Also, a plane is made of metal. It's going to shimmer to be bright in some way, I think. Possibly.
Well, even in reality, to be honest, if you're looking at like a green plane on a green background, it's not that easy to spot.
That's true. They have a camo pattern after all.
Because the thing is that they're not shiny. If it was like if it's like the P-51s and the P-38s that is just like bare metal finish, yeah, they'll shine. But most of these planes,
I wonder why they flew them like that. It's actually very counterproductive.
Because it was less time in the factory, and
they just were putting them out as fast as they could. I see. Makes sense. I'm heading for the enemy column. I have the rockets.
Well, at that point, they just knew they had aerial superiority, and they just didn't really care about
so
that
they
much.
didn't care. They just
kind of like,
and they rather maybe even prefer to be engaged by the enemy.
A second.
Our airfield is attacked by the Luftwaffe. Which one? Wells. It's the objective one, probably. You know what? I might... No, but I have the rockets. I'll unleash the rockets on the enemy objective, then go back to a friendly objective and try to look for flags, like you suggested. Probably will work. At least to some degree. Let me see. Column. I think I know this objective. The column is in the middle of that long village along the road. This should have tracks also that I can strafe. Oh wait, maybe it's farther than that. It's a village like that, but not that village. Let me zoom a bit the map. Okay, along a road in between 3 woods, forests. I was looking at Yaropolis, it seems. So the column should be around there. I will probably attract a lot of attention once I start shooting the ground troops. At least there will be action, I guess.
Okay, so I'm taking off into Yatlovo now.
Roger. I'm at the column enemy target. Near Yaropolis. Or however it's pronounced, I don't know. Once I drop the rockets, well, I shoot the rockets, I'll be coming back towards your direction. And we can probably rejoin, because here we know our location, like the combat boxes should work. Multiplayer server overload. Erratic plane behavior possible. Yesterday it said the same, we're just not used to that many players, I think.
So, let's see.
Column, should be here.
So yeah, because of VR, I bought like a couple of special controllers for this game. So I've got like a button box that just has a bunch of buttons on it.
You use that, like you told me, yeah.
Got like a flight throttle quadrant, which is basically got like 3 levers on it.
That's cool.
Mixture.
Sometime I think I should get one of these.
Yeah, the Logitech one was very cheap. Not anymore though.
They discount these kind of things often because they don't sell that much.
I'm going to go to German artillery at the top. We're in 1113.
Okay, once I destroy, I shoot the rockets at least. I cannot even find the ground targets. That's the point I'm in now. It seems like there's none here. Column, it says. Where the heck is this column?
Alright, they move, so they don't just stay in one place.
I can see that.
They'll drive along the road.
They're no longer here, in fact. They moved. I chose the right target. So you're going for the artillery, yeah? Okay.
Which one was it you were trying to
actually, yeah, column. But the artillery is close. I'll move to the artillery, I guess. The artillery. Oh, I've
the
been
artillery.
attacked. I've been attacked by the enemy. Oh. I was attracting attention, just like you said. I think I'm finished.
The artillery won't move around like that'll stay.
Yeah, that's very good thing to know. Unfortunately, I'm being boom and zoom. I won't be alive for long.
Yeah.
It went like that. Well, this time at least we found the enemy. It's one step forward. Maybe I should say that he found me.
So like tank columns and stuff, they move basically.
He's not going to let me go. Unless he makes a silly mistake. It does happen, huh? Actually, he's past me. Maybe because he thinks that I can no longer maneuver, but I can.
Bear in mind, it's quite
another one came! Another one came! There were another two.
Have they got you yet?
They got every one of them got me. They all came together. Probably they are cooperating.
If it's one-on-one, like you'd be surprised. It's sometimes they'll just lose track of you because
it's difficult. Yeah, it happened to me as well.
Then they can't reacquire you.
Different from War Thunder, where when you have one behind, you're finished. Yeah, it depends.
Especially if the bomber changes direction or something, then you can lose them.
Okay, so you're still going for the artillery in the Sturmovik, eh? I might even be able to catch up. Let's see.
I'm in 10-16.
Okay.
Keypad 2.
Okay, 10-16. Okay, you're not that far.
And you see the little numbers.
Yeah, I know about them. Yeah, they taught me. Okay.
Well, now I'm in kind of like 11-16, keypad 8.
I'll be able to rejoin, I hope, starting the engine. I'll take a peek at Discord just in case they connected. Well, maybe they couldn't come and play today.
Yeah, keep an eye on their Discord.
Yeah. I will. No, it's empty. Let me see if they are online in Discord also, because I sent them a friend request. Actually, yes, they are, just in another Discord. Well, maybe if they told me about it, since we had agreed on playing together. I wish in which Discord they are. How can I invite them? I can invite them from the main page. No, okay, from Discord itself. Wait. I'll do it. So, invite Darjeeling. Yeah. And the other guy was named Garen Stars, I think. Yeah. Let's try and invite them. Let's see if they come. They should receive some notice of it. Okay, the engine didn't start. But why? I put the mixer at 100%.
You might not have done it quickly enough.
Oh, God.
You have to put the mixer to 100% before you even touch the engine start key, really.
Yeah. So,
I mean, if it was properly realistic, you'd have to prime the engine as well.
No, okay, it's good you don't have to. That would make it even harder. Actually, it's got a script that does a lot of things.
Yeah, I mean, in DCS, you have to prime the engine and stuff.
Yeah, I do it actually for some planes. I can do it for the A10. It's very cool. It was
like in the DCS Spitfire, you've got like a wobble pump, which is like a little pneumatic thing. You have to squeeze a little pneumatic.
I don't have the World War II planes in DCS. I can imagine they must be fun to fly.
They're not that good, to be honest.
No, they're better here.
Yeah.
Well, the entire game is built around them. After all, it stands to reason that it would be better.
The main problem with DCS World War II is that everything costs loads of money, and there's no one playing it.
Yeah, that's the thing, of course.
So like the World War II assets pack is like $60.
It's stupid. They're too expensive.
The Spitfire is like $40.
But also many people criticize their approach to the thing. No, they keep pumping out new DLC for the purpose of selling them, and they never correct the mistakes or errors that the older DLCs have. They just make more.
Yeah, they've got a lot of planes, especially jet planes, that are in beta.
Everything is, in fact, yeah. Some lack campaigns.
The only planes that get finished are the ones that are not developed by Eagle Dynamics.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
All the ones that are finished or in good condition are by people like Razbam, which is a third-party developer.
Yeah, you're right.
All the Eagle Dynamics ones are like half-assed. It's because they keep starting new planes. I mean, now they're starting a Mosquito.
Because they can monetize it, of course. They're looking for money. The only way they can keep operating is that. They just
the thing is, the jet planes are really good. It's just that all the World War II stuff, I mean, isn't that good.
I found myself pretty well with the models I bought. I have the A10C, I have the FA-18, and what else? Wait, there was another. The KA-50, the helicopter. They're all pretty well made. The helicopter had some stupid problem with the cockpit for the longest time, which I think they corrected it just this week, right?
They have really good helicopters, I think.
The helicopter is fun to use. I suck at it, but I enjoy it immensely.
Well,
it's very nice.
You should. I mean, helicopters are very, very hard to fly.
Yeah, that thing in particular is annoying. It's got like a dozen autopilots that have to cooperate just to keep the thing in the air, and they never do. They never cooperate.
Yeah, helicopters are like not, basically.
They don't want to fly. That's what they say always. The helicopter doesn't want to fly, unlike the plane.
No, it doesn't. I mean, they're inherently unstable.
Yeah, and you can clearly see the results very often in the news, unfortunately.
Well, I mean, to be fair, that's usually small helicopters, and anybody can get a license to fly those.
Well, like, the one that the baseball player was in, the basketball player. No, I don't. The name doesn't come.
Kobe O'Brien.
Kobe O'Brien. That was a fairly big helicopter. It could carry like a dozen people, and he was also a fairly expert pilot. And despite that,
oh shit! No wonder I wasn't going very fast. I had my flaps down.
That doesn't help in general. Okay, I'm now in the 1116 square, pad 8. Where you at?
So I'm in 1114, keypad 9.
14.
Yeah,
9.
right near the front line.
Okay, above a river. I'll be coming, I think. I'm much faster than you.
So basically what I've found is what you don't want to do is go straight to the enemy objective when you're in a bomber, because they'll patrol the straight line.
You're right. It happened to me a lot of times to be.
So if you go like north or south of the objective and then turn.
That's a good idea. I've seen it done often.
You get there without running into people. Because like you said, it's so easy for them to miss you that if you come in on an unexpected path, then they might just.
In fact, most of the time I die, like just a bit ago, it's because I was attacking the objective. If you don't attack the objective, you can stay safe for as long as you want, many times, unless you get very unlucky.
I mean, there will be people who will patrol other routes. You will get shot down just out of nowhere sometimes.
It happens.
Not as much.
It happened to me yesterday. I was also very far from the objective yesterday. No, today I was looking for trouble, really.
That happens to me all the time, where you're just flying along and then like,
it's realistic, but it's also
because someone
annoying.
drops out of the clouds. Someone is.
Yeah, he was waiting for someone
like
to.
2,000 meters above you, and they drop down out of nowhere. And when they're above you, it's very hard to see them coming.
Indeed. No, you don't see them. You just die. Okay, I'm now coming to 1114 keypad 9. Where you are?
The thing is, that is realistic. Like most World War II pilots died without firing a shot, and most of them didn't see the plane coming.
It's still not a very enjoyable experience, to
No, it's not. No.
Unless you are on the good side of it, I guess. It can be satisfying.
When you pull off a boom and zoom, it's amazing.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes it happened to me. Where you at? Tell me the location.
I'm in 1114 keypad 5.
Keypad 5 in the middle,
so
right?
I'm just north of the tank column right now, and I can see a plane like far ahead of me smoking. So that's probably a bomber that's just been shot down.
Okay, I should be able to see you soon.
No, I'm not
what altitude you at?
I'm at 1,900.
1,900. You're a bit below me. I'm at 2,000.
Yeah, there's no point going high in these planes.
No, of course you're going to attack.
So all the Russian planes are tuned for low altitude performance. There's really no point going high because they don't do well at high altitude.
That's something
the engine kind of doesn't produce high power over about 3,000 meters for most of them, and that includes the planes.
Never thought about it.
The only ones that are better at high altitude is the LA5 FN and the MiG-3.
Actually, I find the LA5. So maybe that's the reason I prefer the LA5. Might be that. You must be almost at the artillery now. I still cannot see you.
Yeah, the LA5 is great, but you need to learn about the inlets and the outlets, because it's got engine inlets and outlets, which you need to learn how to control properly.
The LA5. No, excuse me. I was thinking about the LA3, the one I have now. I haven't bought it yet. Maybe I'd buy it. It's very
LA3.
cheap.
You mean the lag 3?
The lag 3. Well, okay, that one.
So
we might get to it eventually.
Became the LA5.
No, I know. I got confused. I suck with numbers. I'm above the artillery right now. I might even go for it. with the rockets?
I'm not sure where I am, to be honest.
Okay. Look at the map.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find the artillery. I can't find it.
Me too. But what is with this objective? Now I don't want to do the exact same thing as before. I want to stay high. Once I spot them, then maybe I'll go for it. Now I blacked out. You have lost consciousness. Wait, that was
Apparently
pointing.
I'm flying around the artillery, but I can't see it.
The same thing as me, you see? It's like a bug, I don't know. The objective is supposed to be there and it's not.
It will be there. It's just very hard to spot.
Okay then. So you are at the artillery. Tell me the exact location on the map and we can try to find one another.
Well, on the artillery.
On the artillery, okay, I'm just past the...
Oh, no, actually, no, I'm not. I'm at the tank column. No wonder I can't see the artillery.
But you cannot find the tank column either.
I'm in 1214 keypad 4.
4,
so
right, I'll turn towards it. I'm above the artillery now, to the left of the artillery.
I went to the wrong objective.
It's so
honest,
good, I
tanks
guess.
are not there, so...
But they're not there. It's the same thing I experienced. But they cannot find the artillery either, that's the thing.
They probably went west because they would have gone towards the front line.
You're right.
So they probably drove west. They don't just stand there, unfortunately.
Makes sense.
I mean, obviously they drive fairly slowly compared to a plane, but they don't stand still. Same with the trains. The trains move as well.
I never thought about it. Everything is made to be difficult in this game. It's very logical, yes, but also in a game it's annoying to not find objectives.
The trains are not too hard to find. Like, they're going to go along a train line in one of two directions.
They also smoke. They like crazy.
Yeah. Smoke isn't that hard to see. I can see the artillery. I'm on the artillery now.
Okay, then I'll turn around because I was looking for you. I should be able to see you bombing the targets, I hope, at least that. It's a town in practice. German artillery is on a town.
Oh man, I don't know what the keys are for release bombs.
Well, that's going to be a little problem.
Something shot at me. I think it's the artillery.
Oh.
No, it's a plane, I think. This one's probably behind me.
This sucks because I cannot see shit.
Oh, Jesus.
To me, it's empty sky.
I'm going to try and fly rockets at them.
Tell me with the most accuracy you can. I don't know if you can. Tell me where you are.
Busy.
I'm right above the artillery.
Yeah, you see
2000.
You see the big triangular forest behind the artillery? I'm over that.
It's not very triangular. Okay, I'll turn to it though. Yeah, I think it's kind of triangular. I see the artillery actually now.
You should see explosions.
No, I don't. That's the artillery though. Yeah, I think.
Well, I just fired rockets at it.
Okay. Now I see you. I shoot it as well. I'm firing my rockets.
Oh god, I'm going down, I think.
Oh. Okay, I see you. And that's you, I think. I just saw you. I pass. But I don't see the plane following you, to tell you the truth. You seem alone to me. Yeah,
it's gotta be it's gotta be AA then. Oh shit. I think they've had my wing off.
It was the anti-air, I think.
I'm going down.
Ah, wait, I see a lot of tracers right now.
Jesus. Yeah, I crashed. Did I actually
I didn't see any other plane, unfortunately.
Well, I'll tell you what, I didn't kill anything. So, right. I need to check my bomb release keys.
Yeah,
because I couldn't release the bombs.
That's not good.
No.
I fired some rockets at an objective, but I didn't get points, it seems. Strange though.
Unless you destroy anything, you're not gonna get.
No, but well, I should have damaged it at least. But I don't want to stay too low because it's still possible that enemies are about.
Right, so I've set my keys. I'm going to check them again because
look like little mounds in the snow, not really very artillery-like. I suppose they're camouflaged somehow. Well, it's on the objective. It is something, in theory. That's probably a vehicle of some kind. Yeah, like a little tank. Could be a movable artillery.
Drop bombs.
And I think I destroyed it, yeah. I saw an explosion.
I've got a launch rockets key then.
I'm also out of rockets. Let's climb again. Well, I did see the explosion, but I didn't score from it nonetheless. How peculiar.
Someone joined?
On Discord?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, Nix, hi!
Darjeeling.
Hello, welcome. I'm playing with James. Someone joined on Discord. Hey, hello, who joined? Let me see the overlay. No overlay for me. Well, let's not do anything strange. How come we separate? Unfortunately, he got shot down. From anti-air, I think. He got shot down from anti-air. I'm still overflying the objective.
Let me join.
Hey, hello. Who is it? Nix, are you?
No.
Ah, Kanza?
Yeah.
Okay, you came. I invited you. Unfortunately, we was on a different Discord. I went to the Shiz Squadron Discord and I couldn't find you. You on the Wings of Liberty server?
Where we are.
Yet.
Okay, we're flying the Soviets, huh?
There's a P-39.
What?
I don't...
There's a P-39.
I think I saw one on the airfield, so I probably selected. Ah, no, it was the previous match. I don't know. You bought
You
it?
should be able to get them.
You asking because you bought it? On sale? Ah, you mean before that, Nix? Well, he was configuring his controls. Took him a while,
I think we should be able
so
to use the
I said we
P-39s.
might rejoin later. And we actually did rejoin,
You can?
but unfortunately
Not sure.
at a bit late moment.
Okay.
What you saying? Is joining?
Yeah, I'm still joining.
Right, perfect. I
What's
see.
the mission?
We was attacking the German artillery. Then I got shot down. I'm still there, but I'm out of rockets. And I was sure I destroyed at least one vehicle, but it still didn't count for points. I saw it go in flames. I don't know. It's strange. But that's actually... No, that's my death. No, I don't know why that. Maybe I get the points when I land. It's possible. There's no plane of any kind here, guys. I might move to the other targets. I'll go to the Soviet tanks. Maybe I can offer cover. Hi, Jamie. Well, thank you. Thank you for coming. We're playing Sturmovik, which is hella hard, as we all know very well. Trying to find the enemy without much luck. Soon I love help, though, huh? People are joining.
Moscow. Oh. Where are you guys at?
I'm at the Soviet tanks right now. 10-13.
Soviet tanks.
10-13.
You're defending the tanks.
Yeah, I came back to them because I could find no enemy above the objective. Maybe someone will come here. It's incredible, with so many players on the server, not to meet anyone. Looking all around very carefully. Still, guys, I don't know. You spotted anything? I didn't. In the white map it should be even easier. Ah, you say so, Nix. I don't know, it looked military to me, but I guess it's possible. Right above the Soviet tanks right now, huh? looking for enemy bombers all around. Maybe eventually I'll find something, I don't know. It's 70 players, 75 even. It's absurd.
Just trying to sort my keys out because I have a bomb drop key, or it wouldn't drop a bomb.
It's good to know that you already... They keep a term for map new. Ah, James used it. James used it. He works well,
Taking
I
off.
Taking off, Roger. Which airfield? Yatolovo, I think.
Yeah, jet low.
Okay.
Jet.
I'm still at 10:13, huh? I hope my fuel lasts. I started with 40%. How long is 40% in minutes in the LA3? LA2.
Okay,
Or is it?
I've sorted my keys,
Oh,
so I can now actually fire
okay.
can now actually fire rockets and bombs. Which
Still going
I need
with
to do.
the Sturmovik then.
Yeah.
12 bot, I mean. Seems no one is attacking the tanks. No one at all.
You know this game, apparently the original IL-2 was going to be like a study sim of the IL-2 and like only the IL-2.
Well, I do remember the old game, which was named just IL-2 Sturmovik, and I
Yeah.
actually had it. It is from the time I was speaking about this morning, when so many PC flight simulators came out, and I actually still have the original CD-ROM for it. I did play it, and I did enjoy it. I also bought the PlayStation version of it, which was Birds of Prey, that is actually the origin of War Thunder. It was made by the same developer, I think. And then it turned into War Thunder. So they both come from the same game, the one that you are speaking about right now. It's a long history of the game.
Actually, yeah, the first play, the IL-2. The first IL-2 that I play is 1946.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
That's the sequel of the one we're speaking about. Yeah, it's still played, I think.
It's like a compilation of IL-2 and then all the add-ons. But it
It's
was gonna
huge, I've heard.
It was going to be just the IL-2, and then they decided that there wasn't enough of a market for that, and they needed to sell to the West. Because
I
it was
think,
going to be just for the Russian market, I think.
I think it's a
Of
huge
course.
game, right? A lot of people enjoy it still. It's got so many damn planes. I see some videos posted on YouTube. It's very fun.
The thing is, it has way more planes than Battlestar Stalingrad, so the sim isn't as good. But if you want to play some of the rarer planes, then
Yeah,
it's kind of like,
I saw
Go
a
to the
video of
IL-2
people.
1946.
yeah.
I saw people flying the Comet in it, the rocket powered plane, and I certainly enjoy to test it.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I didn't got that. It was a very cool montage of a mission with that plane that showed the entire extent of it, because basically a mission with the Comet lasted what, 5 minutes, 12 minutes.
Yeah,
You would like that.
there's all kinds of planes like that.
Yeah. Actually, 360
yeah, it's from
plus
Gaijin.
planes. Or 332 planes, right?
I mean, I'm watching.
All
I'm
of them
watching
are, all of them are playable.
Yeah. I'm watching a couple of videos about the ME-163 at the moment, and like everything about it is terrifying.
I know, I wrote an article of it. I wrote an article on the blog, so I know a lot about that plane. Did you watch the video with the German test pilot, the female? The woman that
I think
speaks
so,
about...
Yeah.
it's very cool. It really is stuck with me.
She's,
The way she
well,
speaks about it.
She's quite cool because she was obviously a very good pilot.
I can imagine, to be a pilot, a female test pilot in Nazi Germany must have been an Harrison pilot.
But what I didn't know about the 163 though is apparently one of the fuels is corrosive with flesh. And
Yeah,
they had
they
fuel
couldn't
tanks near
keep
the
it,
pilot,
yeah.
so
They had to put it in at the very last moment. And a lot
there
of...
was at least one crash where like the plane
Yeah,
landed.
because they have,
Explode.
when you
Pilot
combine the two components of the fuel, it basically can ignite.
Well, I think one of them was combustible with like rubber or air, or like basically anything. So they had to put it in,
Yeah,
like,
probably
a
that's the
specially treated
correct.
field.
Yeah. It's a very
Anyway,
interesting
where are you
plane.
guys?
I'm above the German artillery now. I moved a bit. I'm still
Are
looking
you?
for people. It's uncanny. 75 people. Where are they? I see no one. Neither
I'm
friend
in
nor foe.
1016
It's
keypad.
almost crazy.
Can you climb to 4 kilometers?
Can you fly 4 kilometers?
No, can you climb? Climb, not fly.
Turn on the lights.
Yeah.
The lights, okay. Above the German artillery, a bit to the east of it, in fact. 11:14, keep at, I'm coming to 4 now. 11:14, keep at 4. Lights on.
No.
No?
Yeah.
Turn on.
I can't see you. What are you in 1014?
Me?
I'm at the Soviet tanks.
Soviet tanks. They... Okay, I'm coming back. I'm coming back to them. I know I was there. And no one was coming. It's really absurd. No one is coming anywhere. Completely empty sky. Or so it looks. Where are all these people?
They're probably on one of the southern objectives.
It seems so.
They're probably
It seems so.
like furthest. They're probably
It means climb
middle
4
somewhere.
kilometers. Okay, I'll do it.
because it's like 4 objectives in the middle.
You mean you're flying at 4 kilometers, Kanza? That's what Nix is suggesting.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm climbing 2 then. Let's stay at 4 kilometers. Seems like a good idea.
Right, so I'm in 1015, keep at 3.
10:15. Okay, you're still coming then. We should meet at the Soviet tanks.
Bear in mind this is quite a slow plane,
I know.
like barely doing 250k.
The Sturmovik is hella slow. Okay, I'm coming now to 4000. Heading north to the Soviet tanks. I'm in 1013, keep at 2.
But I tell you what though, the IL-2 is not as bad as the Stuka. Like the Stuka, you need to baby the engine all the time.
They tell me constantly that it's bad. I thought it was a good plane. Wasn't it historically a good plane?
Not particularly.
No.
The only advantage it's got is that it can dive bomb.
Yeah, that was the point.
But the engine is like underpowered. It's
Never
very easy.
read about it. Never read about it.
If you're properly trained on how to manage the engine, then it's probably okay. And you know, the pilots obviously would have had a lot more training than we do.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
it's very hard to climb at all when you get going to the objective. But like with a bomb on board, it's very hard to climb.
That's true,
Once
I
I
noticed
overheat
that
all the
from the
time.
game. Okay, I overflew the Soviet tanks. I'm turning around. I'm now in Keep-Ad 8, turning around to the Soviet tanks. 4,000 meters altitude.
Go to the artillery because I'll be there in a second.
Okay, I think Kanza is here. Where are you at?
Can you see my nav lights? Up high.
Up high. I think I can. Yeah, that's you. Oh, nice. Can you see mine? I'm a bit below you. And well, you turn them off now, but you was there. My god, you disappear. Now I can see why I can find shit.
But
When
the
you
IL-2
turn
is like
Okay,
very,
here
very
you
easy
are.
to fly. The IL-2 is a bit of a heavy plane, but it's easy to fly. You can just
It's
hammer
true,
the
it's
engine.
true. It's
You
true.
can put the engine to 100% for like 20 minutes, and it'll start to overheat after a while.
I'm
It's
joining
really
with
easy.
you, Kanza. I'm joining with you. Finally, to spot something is a good feel, even if it's a friendly and not what I was hoping for. I can follow you now easily, even though you are in
Okay,
the
so
direction
I'm
of the
in
sun.
10:14, well 10:15 keypad 1.
Okay, I cannot look at the map much because I'm afraid of losing
Just about to
Kanza.
enter keypad.
No, but now he's doing a big control, it's easy. 10:15,
Just about to get to 10:14 keypad 3. Well, I'm in it now.
Alrighty. The 3. Okay, the one in the bottom. I see Kanza seems to be turning that direction. I follow you, huh?
I'm actually doing a decent speed now as well. I'm nearly
On the server,
400
yes.
kph.
On the server, yes, Nix. Thank
Yeah,
you for
400
translating
kph
his saying, by the way. On the server, we know where we are, but we don't know where
But
each
to get
other
that, I'm
is.
having to dive and go at full throttle.
Okay, we are very high, actually, yeah? We are above 3,000 now.
I'm at
No, even
1,900.
5,000. Ooh, we are almost up to 5,000, Kanza. You really fly safe.
I'm at 1,100 feet.
And I think, Kanza, you're smoking a bit. Probably we should lean the mixer. I bet I'm smoking as well. This helps with the enemy spotting us. Leaning the mixture and maybe switch gear, which I still don't know how to do it, of the supercharger.
Don't bother. It'll slow you down a bit, but it's not really that important at the moment.
Oh, I no longer see you, Kanza. Did he get disconnected? You know, it seems like he disappeared out of the air.
No.
Why don't I see you anymore? I was looking at you, and suddenly you was no more. Like, both you and the contrail disappear. This game is also buggy
Okay,
as hell.
so I'm now in 1114 keypad 7. I'm heading southwest towards the artillery.
Roger. Should be right above you, I think.
Well, I can't see shit out the canopy in this plane. I see 2 planes above me.
Yeah, one must be me and the other probably
I see
can't.
a contrail. Are you in like a right-hand turn or something?
No, I don't
I'm still
think.
here. Above high.
I'm also very high, I was following him. So probably you're seeing us both. And now I see you. I see you, gents. Yeah,
I can see you, yeah.
I can see you.
There's a plane above me in a slight right-hand turn.
It's me. I'm turning around to waste...
Okay,
to
so
slow down and keep
stay up
above.
there, basically.
I'll cover you, no? No, so easily I lost
look around,
you.
see if you can see any other contrails, because if there's something else that's going to dive on me, then I want to get a chance to actually bomb.
Yeah. I'll try to cover you. I'm descending a bit because at this artillery...
There's the artillery. I'm heading towards it now. The artillery is like at my 1 o'clock.
At your 1 o'clock, okay.
Like
I'm pointing at the artillery. I no longer see you, unfortunately, because I lost you in like a brief second. But I'm going for the artillery.
I'm just south of the artillery, or north of it, actually.
North, okay.
Shit, here comes the AA.
Watch out.
Thing is, you can't approach...
okay, I see the anti-air shooting you.
Yeah.
I see it shooting you. You dropped some bombs. I stay above, I don't want to dive, it's not worth it, I'm supposed to cover you.
Okay, I fired rockets. You should see some smoke. I think I killed something.
It's not rendering for me, but you know how this game is. I see you turning. I'm turning backwards, so. And now I see the explosions. You fired the rockets. Oh, good shot. You saw something, Kanza?
I'm just checking you guys.
Okay.
Right, I dropped some bombs. I think I've killed a few things.
I saw the explosions. I think
I got an ammo dump. Said I destroyed an ammo dump, at the very least.
Oh, not bad.
Oh, there's an AA cannon down there that I didn't kill. It's a Stug, I think.
Huh, there's a Stug.
Yeah, like a stationary cannon. You know, like a, what do you call it?
The Stug is a tank destroyer, no?
Yeah, it's one of those.
First engine failure.
Ammo dump.
I broke my engine.
Shit.
I don't know why.
I killed another ammo dump.
First engine damage. And now someone is shooting me as well. So maybe... What happened? No.
Okay, out of bombs.
It's like my glass exploded for no reason. No one is shooting me.
Because
I'm going to try and strafe them.
First engine damage. Guys, I don't know what happened.
I'm going to try and strafe these stationaries. Because there's AA here as well.
I don't know what the heck happened. I wasn't overeating, I wasn't overstressing. I just touched the fuel mixture lever and apparently that shut off the engine. I still see the enemy shooting at you. I will do a last pass. Since my engine's gone, I mean. Maybe I'll get something. Well, I wish I knew what went wrong. I wasn't... Ah, Nix, you're right. I got hit by a flak. That's what happened. That's the reason the glass exploded.
I can't see it.
I saw the traces coming from them. I'll now suicide myself while trying to spot it in any case. It's just a game. I'll strafe that location with the final pass. Ah, here's the anti-air. Yeah, I see the anti-air. I might shoot it. I shot it a bit. I think I have the speed to do another pass without the engine. No, not that point. Ah, here's you. This is you, right? I just passed in front of you.
I'm firing the stationary cannons, but I'm not getting any hits or not any explosions or smoke or anything.
Oh, it happened to me as well, because I hit one earlier with the rockets. Still did not damage. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I'm crash landing. Nothing that I can do.
The thing is, it has to hit very exactly. See what I mean?
Yeah. Ooh, I landed a bit hard, it seems.
You
have lost consciousness. And I'm not sure I died, you know. I think I just lost consciousness. The pain remembers me that I'm alive. Reminds me. Let's see what happens, huh? I think I'm still alive. I should come to my senses.
I'm gonna try and hit the ammo dump, because they've got like ammo and oil drums. If I can hit them with guns, then I might actually cause an explosion.
I don't know what happened, guys. Let's just respawn. Ah, I cannot respawn because I'm not dead. I'm just without consciousness. How do I get out of this plane now?
Shit, nearly hit a tree there.
How do I get out of the plane? I cannot see the option menu like this. Maybe if I go out. No.
I just press escape.
Oh, okay. No, it didn't work. It didn't work because I could see nothing, not even the menu. But now I can. I'm back to my senses. And yeah, I'm still alive. I might open the canopy and walk back to base, probably.
Oh, I can see you on the ground. Look,
yes, here you are. Yeah, you're passing right above me.
There you are. Look, I'm flying past you now.
Yeah, I see you. Finally, I see you. It's a bit late, but I do.
You didn't do a bad landing.
No, all things considered.
Off,
yeah. Okay. Well, I'm alive. I'm finishing the mission now.
Okay.
Probably so, yeah, Nix. It's unlikely to have any other outcome. Okay, spawning at Diatlovo again, huh? I will go with the... I must go. I tell you what, I'll go ground attack roll as well, but I'll go with the PA2 because it's faster. I want to be there. The sooner the better.
Well, actually, you might want to wait until I get back, and then we can fly out together.
You're coming back, you mean? Huh?
Well, in a minute I'm going to fly back, yeah.
Yeah, but it will take a while for you to come. Since I'm streaming, I'd like for people to see something while they watch at least.
Oh shit, something's firing at me.
Okay.
It's
air or ground?
I think it's AA. But I've got an oil leak, so I'm not going to make it back, I reckon.
Okay. Well, then we can certainly start together.
There's a plane here. Oh shit.
A white livery, of course. Like you told me. Whitey. I like this. I like the name. Whitey livery.
Yep, I'm nearly dead now, I think.
Okay. Then we can go together after.
Gone red. Oh yeah, there we go. I crashed. Yeah.
Diatlovo.
Jeez.
Flying the PA2 this time. Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to fly a P2.
It's not bad for ground attacking. It's faster.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good plane.
No, but it's faster by the Sturmovik. That's the thing that I enjoyed in principle.
What should I fly? I should fly a fighter and like provide cover for you.
In theory, if you want, I guess. It's not like we're meeting any enemy fighter in any case. That's the reason I'm going ground attack.
Yeah, I guess I'll try a P2.
With my luck, we will certainly meet the enemy now that we're flying bombers. Okay, one engine is started.
So I would take the 4x250.
You're speaking about the bombs now, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know what I took. I took the loadout with bombs and rockets. I wanted both.
Take the one with like 6.
The one. That's the one I always said. Yeah, because you have both.
It'll make it harder to take off, but...
No, I put some less fuel in it. It might help. Also, the PA2 in this game, now you have to raise the RPM for one, and the other actually sets the RPM by the propeller pitch. I don't know which I picked, actually.
Oh, no. Oh, man.
It's confusing like that.
Okay.
PA2 it is.
I had to reset my landing gear switch, and it retracted the landing gear on the ground.
Oops. Hey, he did a
Start again.
Roger.
Jeez. Okay,
This doesn't seem to have the propeller pitch control, so it's the one that goes with
you need to bind
RPM.
them.
No, I do. I have them bound. It's just that it does nothing. I don't think it will take off.
Hang on. Bombay doors?
I don't think it will take off if I can't raise neither. I don't know why. Dot bombs mode. Second engine throttle. First engine throttle.
Yeah.
It's not going to work like this. Something strange. It didn't work like this. Wait. Braking. What's the problem here? Ah, it brakes with the button. Okay.
Oh yeah, they don't have wheel brakes.
Yeah, but I don't understand why it's not.
But it does, but you
I'm
have like a button
spinning. Okay, the wing is safe. So, why didn't it raise the blasted RPM? That is the question. Ah, because I have it on this button, it seems, for some reason. Okay, now I raise the RPM, and I land the other... I'll take off the other way, I guess. But if I crap it up, I'm going to crash into you guys in the parking spots. So wait, I'll turn around and go this other way first.
I'm just trying to check my Bombay door keys, because it's like...
I should know where mine is, yeah. This is a good direction, I guess. It's more like we have a runway here with all this smoke. Let's do it. So, this is the button that raises my RPM in this plane. I wonder why. It's so good. My speed, it takes off around 200. Oh shit, someone is coming. I almost crashed into a guy.
I saw that, yeah, I saw you nearly hitting him.
Yeah, well, there is no runway, but it's like there was actually, because they just take off from the taxiway. But it went well, all things considered.
Just circle the airfield for a minute.
I will. Let's go together this time, yeah, indeed. Indeed.
I don't think it has engine RPM controls, or like propeller RPM.
No, you need to do something to take off in the PA2. Depending on the version of it, it's either the propeller pitch or the engine RPM. One of the two.
Well, it's not responding to propeller pitch.
Propeller pitch, you have to first press the button that turns from automatic to manual propeller pitch. And if it doesn't work with the RPM, but actually the RPM I usually use different buttons, so I don't know, maybe it's another binding. I had to press a different button for it.
The engine won't start.
The engine doesn't start?
No, engine wrong.
You see, Nix, we had some problems going together. Unfortunately, we always tend to
mixture. Well, I had mixture 100%. Propeller RPM. Right. There isn't prop pitch, is there, in this game, I think? Propeller pitch.
Propeller pitch, no, there is, absolutely. Overreading.
Switch propeller pitch mode.
That's the one. You have to switch it to manual and then raise it. If it's the PA2 that needs that, otherwise you have the RPM controls. But if the RPM controls do not,
to be honest, I don't remember having to do that before. But
it's there's two different versions of the PA2. One needs one of the thing, and the other needs the other. Yeah, I actually do have a rear gunner here. Look at that. Meaning the pilot, I mean the crew member is actually modeled. For a second there I saw him, now he's gone.
Yeah, you can have a guy with like a turret.
Yeah, but do you have to tell him fire at will? I'm not sure you have to.
By default he will.
Ah, okay. Still telling him. Fire at will. And do I have to actually manually open the canopy and shoot myself? I mean, to open the canopy myself and then he shoots, or is it automatic?
No, he'll do that automatically.
Okay. Good to know also. I'm heading for the artillery, I guess. Kanza, where you at?
Artillery.
Artillery, okay. I'm coming back with a PA2. I won't take long.
I think you're thinking of fuel mixture.
Fuel mixture is one thing, but also you have to raise either the RPM or the propeller pitch. That's my experience with the PA2. I don't know what to say. Try to take off, but probably you won't manage unless you raise one of the two. I never managed, at least. Took me ages to understand it, actually. I never could take off with the PA2 until I discovered that. And also there's two different versions of it, you see. So what works for one doesn't work for the other.
This one seems to be alright.
Hi Steve, thank you for commenting. We're doing an hard game, like yesterday. This is hella hard. Not finding the enemy yet, but I'm going to attack the ground artillery, and maybe I will do some points that way. I hope. So can't I see anything there? Any plane of any kind? Because I'm starting to wonder where these people are. Maybe I lost him too.
Well, how many are online right now?
It's like a full server, 75 people.
Yeah, there must be around somewhere.
It's crazy. I don't know. Never happened to me.
Yeah, it's not responding to the.
Try to take off.
RPM.
Take off. I don't know. For me, it was strange. I had to press a different button. But actually, I tried to take off without doing it, and it didn't work.
Okay, so it's not responding to the RPM controls, which is kind of weird.
Sometimes this game is made a bit strangely because the different planes have different bindings for no reason at all. It might be that you have to press a different raise RPM.
Yeah, it's a common control for RPM.
Yeah, in theory it is, but for me in this case it wasn't, because the button that I normally use for it does absolutely nothing. Ah, you know what? Maybe you have to use the raise engine 1 and lower engine 1, raise engine 2 and lower engine 2 RPM, not the common one. And probably I bound it. No, I mean neither, but it didn't work, so maybe they changed it. Maybe we should play War Thunder mode.
RPM control.
Maybe we should play War Thunder.
Shift, minus and equals. I'll try those keys.
Try. Tell me how it goes.
But there we go. That's changing the RPM.
You see, it's a different button indeed.
No, it's not. It's the same. It's the same control, but it's just not responding to my joystick buttons.
Well, same experience as me for some reason.
I don't know.
See la German artillery, Kanza? I think it's no longer online. Well, okay, I'm about midway to it.
So with the PE2, you should lower your engine RPM.
And
then lower
should
your,
I? Like,
throttle a lot.
no,
Like
I'm
put your
not.
RPM to like 80%.
Okay, I'll
To
do
not
it.
overheat the engine.
Why? It overheats otherwise?
Yeah, it's like driving your car in first gear at like 30 miles an hour.
Oh,
You see what I mean?
okay, 80%.
Think of it like that.
It's also very slow in changing the RPM. This is something I remember. Compared to
Yeah,
the other
it is,
planes, it takes some time.
Why isn't it? I don't get why it doesn't respond to the keys.
I'm actually smoking a bit. Maybe I should lean the max to too. Okay, heading for the German artillery. Yeah, there were still targets. In fact, it's not destroyed, so there were targets. I mean, I don't have an escort, but there is no enemy either.
Oh shit! Oh no! Oh, okay. Right.
What up?
I had the radiators closed, so I'm gonna be a bit longer because I need to cool the engines down.
Ah, okay.
Just means I have to throttle back a bit and open the
I was
radiators
testing
full.
the bomb door. German
'Cause
artillery. Here I come.
My oil is like at 100 degrees.
Oh, I see
and
bombs.
Can't get much off.
Yeah, someone is bombing the objective already. Finally, people have come to it. And that should be a friend if he's bombing the enemy objective. Good.
So there's no point going very high with this. You're going to have to,
No, you're right.
unless you want to work out the bomb site, you're going to have to kind of dive bomb.
Yeah,
Only
I
use a
guess
very
I'll do
shallow
that.
dive, though.
I'll
Like,
do that.
Don't dive deeply. And just put the throttle to 0 when you're diving, because otherwise you won't be able to pull out.
No, I know, but I'm flying very low actually. Even rather flat. Attacking the target right now.
I think you should be at like a 1,500 or something before you start rolling in, but it's up to you.
I think I fire a bit too... I dropped my bombs a bit too early. I should
The ro-
do...
I mean, the rockets you want to be really low because the rockets have no accuracy.
No, absolutely. It's very hard to hit things with them. I know, I know. Oh, someone
Well,
hit me. Okay.
I destroyed an ammo dump with
I got
rockets
destroyed
and
by the
stuff.
enemy fighter.
Oh shit! There's a fighter there.
Now there is. Now there is. Now
Oh,
that I'm
great.
trying to attack the ground objective, there is one. But
Yeah,
they
it's
got some
because
points, huh?
it's because
At
we've been
least.
there a couple of times, so they finally figured out someone.
They finally came, yeah. We did the thing the opposite around. No, actually, you had the right idea to come with the Sturmovik first. I did the opposite. I coming with the fighter, I guess. You are still starting up your PA2?
I'm in the air.
Perfect. I'll catch up with the fighter. So,
I'm
finish spectate. Going with a
11,
different
14,
one.
keypad 8 right now.
At least I got some points. 11-14, keypad 8. Okay, I'll look at it. I'm going with
So,
a
okay.
fighter this
That's
time.
good.
With a fighter I am
My
going.
oil came down at least. My oil temps came
The
down.
enemy is there, huh? This time. Watch out, watch out. Maybe you might want to wait for me to offer some cover.
So, the ambient temperature has a big effect as well. Like
Ah, yeah, that's
if you're on a
correctly
summer map,
modeled.
then
Yeah.
it'll be harder to keep the engine cool. But because we're in winter, the engine cools down relatively quickly.
Yeah, I
If you open the
noticed it.
radiator.
It's true, I very much noticed it. Starting, huh?
Like on a summer map, what I did probably would have killed the engines because they just would have overheated, and I wouldn't be able to cool them down.
I got only one objective.
Shit,
What?
there's someone attacking me.
No, they're starting to move now. They're starting to really move.
Yeah, there's this bloody fighter here.
Doesn't look good.
He's
I'm
actually
taking
controlling
off.
most of
I'm
the
taking
objective
off.
right now.
You're still close to the airfield? No, I don't think so. Where you are?
First engine damage. Okay, I'm not going to make it out of this.
This time I'll wait for you, huh?
I don't know where he went though. Okay, there he is. Yeah, you'll have a hard time with bombers around here now, I think.
Yeah, in fact, I switched back to the fighter. Finally, I think the enemy is finally here. We might be able to do some combat.
Can't find the objective again.
Tell me the location again. You are at the objective now?
Yeah, over the objective, right over the objective.
Roger, I'll be there as quickly as possible. So, he
Yeah,
didn't
gonna take
manage
my
to
time.
shoot you down?
Oh, he's shooting me down.
Hmm.
Just hasn't finished yet.
Taking his time, so to speak.
Yep. Oh boy, yeah, I'm gonna get killed here.
I won't move to the objective until you respawn.
I'm trying to get hits off on the objective before I die. Not sure I'm gonna manage it though. Because the plane is getting quite sluggish. I mean, to be fair, I'm trying to turn the bomb bay door open, so that's probably not helping.
No, probably
No,
not.
wing off.
Okay. Okay, I see close to the Atlovo, so you can respawn and we go together. I would pick a fighter if I were you.
Yeah, it's gonna be easier. Okay,
We probably can do more. Bring some rockets, maybe, or bombs.
take a MiG-3.
MiG-3, huh? Isn't the MiG-3 a bit outdated compared to the Yak and Lag?
A bit?
Still good, though.
No, the lag's probably worse than the MiG-3.
Ah, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know it.
The lag was famously, like, kind of terrible.
Ah, really? It's full. Maybe it's my favorite. I always pick that. I don't know why.
Well, that's why they made the LA5, because basically the Lag 3 has a normal inline engine, and it just wasn't very powerful. So it's really underpowered. Whereas the LA5, like the radial they put in the LA5, I mean the LA5 is just a Lag 3 with a radial engine, but the radial was like much better.
Ah, it's got a radial engine. I might buy it. It costs very little at the moment.
So, I mean, the MiG-3 was an attempt at having a high-altitude interceptor, but it wasn't particularly good. I mean, it was better than anything else they had, but it's not as good as 109 at high altitude. See what I mean?
I see it. I see it. Indeed. It seems like the BF was really one of the best fighters in the war. The more I face it, the more I think about it. It wasn't.
Not really. Put it this way, it's better than early Russian planes. It's not better than an LA-5.
Not better than the LA-5. I see.
It's kind of, it depends what you're doing with it. You see what I mean?
So the LA-5 is a bit like it, but better.
Well, the LA-5 has decent high altitude performance.
What's the weakness of the BF?
Turning, mostly.
Ah, really?
It's not very good at turning.
Ah, you know what? I mostly fought them lately with the American planes that turn even worse. So maybe I have the wrong idea about it. Because to me it always seemed like in a dogfight it's hard to beat. In a turn fight, I mean.
The 109 is great at like climbing and diving, and it's meant for doing that.
Ah, it's a boom and zoomer then.
You're not really meant to dogfight, you're meant to dive on the enemy, and then if you hit them, that's great. If you don't...
So it's a bit like the American planes, actually. I think you're spawning right. I think I see... No, that's not a MiG. Where you at?
You got over.
Excuse me? Ah, jet lower, not yet taken off.
On the ground, yeah. Okay. Taking off now.
Okay, I see you. I have my eyes on you.
Oh Jesus, this plane's bad on the ground.
It's not easy to take off in this game.
It's got a long nose, it really wants to just nose over and like knacker the prop, you see what I mean?
I see. I also know the problem, having experienced it firsthand.
Where are you? I can't see you.
Right above you.
I don't see you up there.
Well, I'm there. Turning right now. I'm forming up on you. You go, I'll follow. I have my eyes on you. Won't lose it anytime soon. Also, because you have green camo, actually, not white.
Yeah, shit, I forgot to change it.
Well, okay.
But you see what I mean, though? This plane climbs quite well.
I can see it. Yeah, I think it climbs better than mine, actually.
Still doing under 50 kph. Well, I am at full throttle, but still climbing.
I'm on your left wing. A bit behind.
You're at my 8 o'clock or something?
Yeah, you're right. Behind, actually. I'm not accelerating.
I see you there.
You're doing white smoke. I don't know why.
It'll be engine overheat, that's why.
Oh. Okay. Okay, it's gone. You opened the radiator now.
Yeah.
No, actually, you're white. Never mind. It looked green from far. Now that I'm close, it looks white. It's really the strange rendering engine of this game. Now you're white, like you were supposed to be. Yeah, you are finally flying together. Took us a while, but we managed.
Yeah, I see you there.
I'm a bit scared to fly close to allies, to tell you the truth, because I'm not very good at formation flying.
Okay, don't worry about me too much, just stay near me and keep an eye out for anything behind us, basically.
Okay, I'm on the left of you, it's okay. Really flying this low?
We should climb, really.
Let's climb a bit, okay, I'm doing the same thing.
To be honest, at this point, they're more likely to be in front of us.
Okay, I'm keeping at the same speed of you, left wing. This is about as close as I'm comfortable to get. It seems good enough.
But yeah, I like the MiG-3. I've got kills with the MiG-3. I think it's decent.
Okay, let's see how it performs.
Well, one of the reasons is because it's got very powerful cannons. It's got like very good armament. If you can get on someone, then you stand a good chance of setting planes on fire because it has incendiary ammo, I think. So, like, especially if you're attacking bombers, if you can set one of the engines on fire, it's pretty much screwed.
Good to know.
Because if anything goes on fire on a bomber, then eventually the wing will come off.
Yeah, of course.
It'll kind of it'll cause damage to the metal, and eventually the plane will go down.
Ah, yeah. There
isn't really much chance of surviving engine damage. Well, Well, unless the engine doesn't actually go on fire, which does happen. Like if the engine just stops and starts producing a bunch of smoke, then you can survive that.
I see. You're accelerating, it seems.
Yeah.
A bit. Okay, I'm keeping up, no problems there. We are now 2000. I think I'm supposed to lean my mix to this altitude. I cannot see if I'm smoking. No, I don't think I'm smoking actually.
My mix is at 80%. That's about as low as you need to go. Probably.
I don't remember what I set it. I think I managed to lose you. I must have passed you probably.
I can see you.
I passed you, yeah. I should be to the left of you, right?
I'm coming towards you now.
Okay.
So I should be on your right.
Ah, okay. My god, it's a second you lose the time. You lose what
Yep.
you're following. It's very, very difficult.
I'm below you.
No, I see you. I have my eyes on you now. It's strange because your plane looks dark when it's far and it looks white when it's close. What does stupid?
That is realistic. Like a plane in the distance does look like a black dot in reality.
Even if it's white?
Yeah.
Really?
Pretty much.
Oh, interesting idea. Never really looked into it.
It's because the sky is so bright compared to your plane, basically.
Ah, that's a very interesting thing. Even at this distance though, huh? Even maybe it's a bit overdone here, because even at this distance it looks darker.
Okay. Start looking for this guy who is around here somewhere in a fighter.
Yeah, let's look for him. I'll start looking all over. You getting into the clouds now?
Don't go into the clouds.
No, okay. I'll be behind you. I don't want to risk losing you again.
He'll probably come from above. Is that you on my tail? Are you on my tail?
Yeah, it's me. Excuse me, I didn't respond. I didn't get the question. Yeah, it's me. Should check my tailords.
If I'm not sure what's behind me, I'm just gonna brake. You know, I'm not gonna hang around.
Probably not.
Right. I can't see him. But he
No,
may have
me
left.
neither.
Probably still around though. It's their objective, so there won't be AA around him.
Oh, we're coming almost to the Soviet tanks. I don't know if they have anti-air on the tanks though.
Yeah, we need to go south from here a bit.
Roger, following you, braking left. Formation flying is already pretty cool in this game, even
yeah,
without combat.
The view went a bit grey in that turn. I must have pulled a bit of G's, to be honest.
I know, it's very difficult not to black out or grey out in this game.
Some planes pull a lot of G's, like Spitfires. You can easily pull lots of G's in a Spitfire.
I know.
Because it turns so well. The Spitfire turns really well.
Well, it's known for that.
Yeah, but like until you've flown one, you don't quite understand what that means. Like until you've flown one.
Yeah, in real life everything is more difficult. Of course
it's really easy to like pull the wings off by turning too hard or black out. Something ahead of us. 12 o'clock.
12
high.
o'clock. High.
Three planes.
Then I want
3 planes ahead of
descender.
us.
3 planes.
Yeah, right ahead.
Okay, I see one descending. Steep dive.
One's got lights on.
And one has got the lights on. Okay, I see that
There's
also.
a plane down low. That's probably a trap of some kind.
Ah,
That's
okay.
probably 2 or 3 German planes.
Okay, and keep him behind you, huh? One
Right,
looked like a Focke-Wulf by the
Let's try and
shape.
climb.
Roger.
Are you still behind me?
Right behind you.
Don't see you.
No, it's okay. I see you. Don't worry.
Okay, yeah.
And I see the plane, which is turning. It doesn't
You'll
look
have to zoom in
very
a bit to see
German. Yeah, I'm zooming. The sound is a bit blinding.
Yeah.
And it's coming
kind of
for us, I think. It's turning into us, huh? They want to...
lights on.
11 o'clock, huh? coming to 10 o'clock. I'm turning to him. It looks a bit menacing. Let me see what it is. Keeping my eyes peeled.
Okay, yeah, there we go. There's
It's
one
Russian.
us.
The one I'm looking at is Russian. And now I'm no longer looking at you, unfortunately. I'm behind him.
That's a 109, I reckon.
Which?
This is either a Spitfire or a 109. It's a 109, right in front of me.
Okay, tell me the keypad if you can.
I don't know.
No, okay. I see a lot of movement. I just engage what I can find. It's that kind of engagement. This looks like a 110, yeah. The Soviet player is engaging the 110. And I'm turning to it to help. Okay, I see 4 contacts low. The twin engine one is an enemy, and there's also an enemy fighter because they're shooting you.
Hits on a 109.
I'm following something, but I cannot easily tell what it is.
He didn't know I was here. I got right.
You
up
got
behind
it.
him.
You killed him.
I've got hits on him, but he's leaking. But he's not damaged really.
Oh, I see the shots. Okay. Finally, I see teams.
That's not me. That's someone else.
It's a
Not
110.
firing right now.
I'm now firing on a 110. The ground attacker. Very soon.
Shit, this 109's getting away from me.
He's already damaged. Time to deal the finishing blow.
Pulling a lot of G trying
And
to
it's not... okay, I fired on a P2. Haha. I'm sorry, guys. I was sure it was an enemy. I saw it, but it was too late. I hope I didn't kill him. Probably it wasn't very nice from his side. I'm sorry. Oh god, this game is hard. Okay, climbing again. Let me see how much... Yeah, I lost the little points.
Oh, I think I got him. He's going down, yeah.
Oh, nice. Good kill.
Yeah, he's crashed, yeah. See the message there? Frag destroyed.
I know, Nix, that's a Peshka. I'm sorry. I was sure. No, I haven't seen you. I'm now trying to wipe the blame from myself. The shame, I mean, that I'm feeling for attacking a friend.
Which square are you in?
Excuse me?
Which square are you in?
11, 14, keypad between 4 and 1.
Okay, right, so I've drifted south during that fight.
Where you at?
I'm in 12, 13, keypad 8.
12, 13, keypad 8.
It's because he was flying back towards his own lines, and like I managed to approach him from below and
You're
behind.
south of Lotoshino.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I managed to approach him from below
What
and behind,
altitude?
where he couldn't see me at all, because like below.
Good fight.
You
Good kill.
you can't see. You know, you can't see what's below you basically in most planes. Like your low 6. That's the ideal thing, is to approach from a low 6 because they can't see you at all.
Yeah, it's true in this game.
Oh shit! Oh yeah, I've been jumped by someone else.
Okay, I'll try to help you, huh? You try to extend. You are south of Lotoshino
Something
still.
got shots on me.
What altitude?
Engine damaged. Low.
Okay.
11, 14, keypad 1.
11,
I'm very low.
14.
Gosh, yeah, I'm dead.
11, 14, keypad 1. You was moving east then. You're dead.
He shot me
Okay,
down.
Let me see if I can avenge you, huh?
Yeah, there's a 109 in 11, 14, keypad 1.
11, 14, keypad 1, very low.
Yeah, at like probably 500 meters or something.
500. I'm coming to 1000 now, so very low indeed. You was flying eastward, I guess, from where you called your location earlier.
Look at that, I've shot down 2 planes.
2?
Yeah.
That's amazing. I hope I didn't shot 1-1, because if I did, it was the friend.
I'm not sure how. I remember shooting down the 109. Oh, it's a parked plane. Okay, so.
The parked plane counts for a plane kill.
No, wait, no. I'm not sure, to be honest.
Well, I'll go back to the clouds because I
parked
cannot
planes
see
too,
the BF.
It says no. That's someone else. Okay. Yeah, light planes too. Yeah, it says I destroyed 2 light planes.
Okay, Nix, you do it.
109,
You do it. We might even use mold model planes to hang above, like for kids' cradles.
Are you out now. Are you
Still in 11-14 and looking for the plane that shot you down, but unfortunately not having much luck with it.
On plane, 2 points because I got shot down. That's a shame.
Well, it's good. It's good.
If I got back without getting shot down, it would be 4 points.
Ah, it's worth more if you come back. Yeah, I noticed it yesterday when I actually managed to get a kill and return to play. Today is looking more difficult.
I'll just fly the MiG.
Yeah, I put labels on it. Yeah, some labels would help in this game, wouldn't they, Nix? Unfortunately, it's not allowed in multiplayer.
Yeah, I was afraid that would happen because, like, when you start shooting, then anybody else in the area can see it happening.
I know. So that's the way I often die when I start to shoot, because otherwise they just don't see you. It's so damn hard. You'll get shot down
by someone else who sees the fight, you know.
Yeah, typical.
So, if you have shot someone down, it's tempting to just go yay, but you can't do that because if you do,
you die.
You're not looking around. You see what I mean?
No, I see it. Well, I'm going back to Lotoshino. Maybe I'll find this blasted DF. He must still be here.
He probably went back towards the objective.
I think so as well. Going to it.
If he's sensible, he will have climbed. So he'll probably be at higher altitude than you.
I'm now 3,000.
In a 109, you want to be at least 3,000, probably higher.
I'm looking among the clouds then. The clouds usually work well. With VR you can spot the plane by the glitching that it does in front of them.
What's the time? 3:30. Guess it'll be 4:30 for you right now.
You want to know the time? It's 4:30.
Yeah.
Here. I don't know.
Yeah, for you it'll be 4:30 because it's an hour ahead of me.
A hour ahead. Yeah. I can play some more.
Jesus. I was just taking off, and a guy started taking off right in front of me.
It happens.
So I had to throttle down to not hit him.
In any case, I don't know. I don't know about this game. Every time I try to stream it, it's a bit unsatisfying. To keep flying over the objective and find nothing might be realistic, but it's not very fun, to tell you the truth. I tend to enjoy it more if I do single player and I help myself maybe with the labels, and at least I can do some action. Like this, it becomes boring for me. Maybe I'm impatient like that, but to keep flying and see absolutely nothing, it's annoying. Ciao Ivo! No, personalmente no, io non porto mai i calzini, questa cosa disturba molti. Benvenuto sullo stream.
Multiplayer in this game is like, there's a lot of
waiting.
The enemy.
Waiting.
It can be amazing sometimes. Sometimes action can be great.
Yeah, yesterday I had a couple of moments like that. I had one especially that I enjoyed a lot. And that's the reason I went back to this game after just one day. Usually I do it once per week at most. But I had enjoyed so much a single bout of combat that I said tomorrow will be even better with the others. Unfortunately, yeah, it's down to luck.
But for me, that fight with the 109 was great because I managed to bounce him.
Yeah, I would have enjoyed something like that.
There was a good turn fight with him.
I see some tracers. I see a plane, yeah. Okay, he's strafing the ground. That's another PA2 probably. And yeah, these are ground attackers. Friendly. That's a Sturmovik, it looks like. Let's see if he draws enemy fire. I'll keep at that. Ooh, I blacked out a little. Just a little.
I'm flying in formation with a lag that's left his canopy open.
Yeah, Ivo, it certainly is faster, to say the least.
He's flying along in lag 3 and his canopy's open.
It happens. It happened to me as well. In the beginning you just don't know about these things. You know, like the game does a good job of explaining what you're supposed to do. It doesn't have tutorials or anything like that. Okay, I think I'm above a dogfight. Maybe I'll be able to engage someone now. Let me see. That's fine.
The Germans generally fire green ammunition.
In this game, I don't know. Oh, I've been hit by something. Oh, descending.
check your 6. Is there a plane on you?
Probably so, but I prefer checking ahead because I want to engage something before I die, at least. I don't think he's following me at the moment. At least he's not hitting me. Let me see what I'm looking at. Friendly. There's a big dogfight. It seems I'm not heavily damaged yet. Just broke my canopy a bit. That thing is
Just be careful of your
smoking
engine
gold.
temps. Don't destroy your engine.
No,
while
I
you're-
know. I see that guy is being fired at. I think that's the German plane. No, that's the Russian. Then the other is the German, and the other guy is shooting me still.
Yeah, if you're seeing green
Trying to
ammo, like if you're seeing green traces, that's usually the Germans. The Russians should be red traces.
Yeah, I know that from wartime. Okay, that's
So if you can
friendly.
figure out like who's firing what.
Now my engine is damaged.
Oh no. You should head back then.
And I hit the German a bit. Well, but I'm in the middle of combat. Probably they won't let me. I might as well try to shoot one down together with me. What's that? Finally, I'm in the middle of combat. That's what I've been looking.
You'd be surprised if you dive to low level and just like head straight for home. Sometimes you'll get away with it
I know. It
because
happened
people
to
will
me.
just miss you.
It's very difficult to spot indeed.
But if you're smoking a lot, then
Let me
you're
see.
not going to do that.
No, I'm not smoking, but I have a 1.9 ABF behind. Oh? Wait. Maybe... I think he's going a bit fast. Okay, wants to boom and zoom in.
Slow down, make him overshoot.
He did. He's now coming back for me, but not in a good way. I don't know. I'm chasing. I might even be able to turn into him. Trying to. He's smoking, actually. He's also damaged. Maybe he's the one that I shot while passing through. We
Where
shot
are you?
face
Are
to
you over
face.
the artillery?
Probably, yeah. I cannot look at the map now. I'm trying to shoot him. Maybe one last ditch attempt, because he's much faster and also away from me. But this is a smoking as well. I'm northeast of the artillery right now. And
See,
well, I
it could
cannot
could just be his fuel mixture, but if it's like black smoke, like proper smoke.
It
rather
was
than
black
just-
smoke, but he's no longer smoking. No, he's smoking again. No, he's damaged. He's coming back down. Let's see what he does. He's not very good at it. I think he missed me again. And actually, I'm turning into him again. I think
Okay,
my
so-
engine is no longer doing the good sound. The engine is doing a bad sound. This is looking bad.
Not good.
No,
I'm just north of the artillery now.
actually, it's no longer doing even a sound. Okay, the engine is
Did
gone.
you say you're south of the artillery or north?
I'm now northeast of the artillery, but I'm out of an engine. I probably
I don't
won't
see
be
you.
there for much longer. 11:14, keep at 4, but I'm slowly.
Oh wow, I must have gone straight past you then.
But I'm slowly drifting to the ground. I think I damaged an enemy at least. Actually, I did get some points from previous bombing run, and probably I also damaged a fighter this time. Still not a very satisfying outcome, but what can I tell you? It's certainly an interesting game. And
This has been a
difficult.
better than normal session for me. Certainly.
I know, it felt the same for me yesterday. To get one kill already was amazing. You were right when
Yeah.
you said to get one kill is an
shit.
achievement. It
I'm getting
certainly
boomed.
is. By the same
Oh,
guy.
jeez.
Okay. Okay, I'm touching
By
down.
someone, I don't know
I
who.
think very hard. I'm touching down hard. Okay, but I'm alive this time as well. Maybe a bit bloody in my eyes. Did I shoot the
Some-
Pershka?
some
Nix?
109.
No, I only shot the enemy.
Like a grey 109?
This
Was it grey?
I think it
or
was
kind of
grey.
white?
Yes, I think it was. Well, it's 37 past 4. Well, but I can get back there, I think. Let's do one last proper sortie. I'll come back faster as I could. I'll pick the MiG as well. You really sold me to it. I want to try the MiG.
It's a good plane.
Let me try. I never flew it much. The MiG-3, Series 24. You're bringing any ground weapon? No, I don't think so.
No, it's just a visor.
Which armament? Which guns? 20
Just
millimeter?
take the default. It's fine.
Default. Okay, I'll trust what you said. Let's do it. Let me see the camo also. Better be white in this game. No, there's no photo. I can put a photo in there. Let's put the photo there. I can put a photo in the cockpit, okay, of my wife. I will do it. Apparently it's the wife, I think. There's an option for that. Have you ever seen it?
Yeah, you can put your own photos in.
Ah, okay, Nix. Ah, you can. How fun.
Yeah, you have to convert them to a special format though, so it's not very easy to do.
It's not my wife because looks like a female pilot actually. Or is it a male? No, maybe it's my own photo. I put the photo of myself in the... It's not female. Okay, I thought it was. So, mix 100%, priming cylinders, engaging throttle, RPM. Do I have to raise the RPM in the MiG? I think so.
No, I don't think you do.
Ah, you don't have RPM control on this plane even?
I don't think so.
Ah, how convenient.
Oh yeah, it's doing it, but it defaults to 100%.
Ah, okay, okay. Isn't it, Steve? Yeah, kinda enjoyable. Nice to have. Tail wheel control. What does it mean when it says tail wheel control? It's scaring me a bit.
Tail wheel lock.
I think I have a little problem there, because my tail wheel lock button is the push to torque button. That's not ideal. No, but okay, I managed to take off, no problem, so it's okay. Raising my gear right now. So you're still in the air?
Fucking hell.
No, not for longer. I know, Nix, you have. I saw I saw your plane's cockpit.
I nearly had this guy, but I stalled.
He got you?
No, he hasn't got me.
Wow, you're right. It climbs very well. It feels light
Yep,
even.
that's what it's meant for.
Seems enjoyable to fly. Let's see. I'm
shit,
flying with
blacked out.
someone else. You're getting down.
Right on the edge of blackout in the turning fight with this guy.
Mm.
He's really turning hard. In a 109 somehow, I don't know how the fuck he's doing that.
He's out-turning you then.
Yeah, I don't know how though.
That's strange. You were flying a MiG-3, so it can be out-turned by the plane.
Yeah. Oh shit, I think he's got me.
Damn it.
But I found a 110 that's...
Ah, Nix is telling me the MiG-3 is a fast plane. It doesn't turn though.
That is a PE2, oh shit.
Ah, you were attacking the PU2?
No, I didn't attack it, but I saw it with smoke, and I was like, that's a 110,
that's the thing. When you finally see a thing flying at low altitude, slow, with the smoke coming out, you don't even think. You say, finally I found something.
I took my wing off.
Oh, damn it.
Good fight though.
Damn it. Also, the artillery now is still on. Okay. I'm following a friendly back to the battlefield. Yeah, Nix, you mean the timing with the message. In fact, you were speaking to me probably about what I said about the MiG-3, but it seemed like you responded to him. Very opportune, yeah. Great timing indeed. We have this huge delay because he's on the other side of the world. Okay, 11-16, keep at 9 now, moving towards the enemy.
I'm just congratulating that guy because he was good.
Oh, what a nice idea. I nearly had a shot on you. I wish
Yeah.
people were this nice in War Tunnel. Usually it's just hate messages what you get in there.
I think it's because the
Yeah, I know,
the
Nix, I was
multiplayer
saying
community is
that.
quite small for IL-2, so they try not to put people off, you know.
Yeah, it's much better when it's like this.
Like most people will give you tips and like stuff like that because
It's a
you
nice
want people
feeling.
to play. Like, it's no good if there's no one to shoot down, you know.
Oh, of course. That's the way it's meant to be played. It's worked for every game. Unfortunately, people seem to be filled with hate these days. Every time they go online to get enraged. Like, their fun is to be enraged.
Yeah.
World of Tanks is terrible in that regard. I've never seen a community worse than the World of Tanks
Really?
one. It's terrible. Everyone... they often hate their own team more than the enemy. They actually had to turn off communication between the two teams. Originally you could speak to the enemy, because usually when there's like 2 or 3 people left in the team, all the other people from the team told the enemy where they was for them to die sooner, because they usually got angry at the fact they were still alive while they died, and supposedly that meant they didn't participate in the battle and a half, something like that.
Sorry, I was just taking off. I scared the shit out of some guy in a P40 by flying past him and then pulling up past his nose.
Hey, thank you, Steve. Steve in the stream comments is telling to you, good sportsmanship. about the message you sent to the other guy.
Thanks. Yeah, I must have came within like 10 feet of this P40, but it must have scared the shit out of him because he wouldn't have seen me until the last second, and I zoomed past his nose from below.
God damn it, it happens. I almost crashed into a guy while taking off the wrong way.
I did it deliberately because I wanted to like scare this guy.
It was some nice victim that congratulate the killers in War Thunder. Yeah, maybe sometime it happens.
Get really close to people.
Since rare.
Because if you get really close, you can see there's a lot of detail in the models.
Ah, yeah, when you look at things from close in this game, you can see it's a much more modern and with better graphics compared to War Thunder. Okay, I'm now in 11:15. Keep at 2. E-sportsmanship.
Yeah, this guy's in a P40, which like the P40 was obsolete at the beginning of the war, if you see what I mean.
Yeah, I don't know if it's worth buying actually. Is it worth buying? It's heavily discounted at the moment. I'm having second thought.
It's an interesting plane, but like don't play it on any Bodenplatte maps because
it would be
compared to a 109 K4 or whatever, then it's completely outclassed. You know.
No, of course, it's completely useless. Maybe more for single player.
I mean, the reason I say it's an interesting plane is because like managing the engine is quite interesting.
If it's like the Aira Cobra, I don't like the sound of it. I hate managing the engine of that thing.
A lot of people say that the P40 engine is hard to manage without blowing up. It's not hard. You just have to be aware of a couple of things.
You told me. Tell me again. You said you are supposed to control with the RPM. You control your speed.
So basically, you normally you stick the throttle to about 80%.
Ah, you keep it there.
There's like a green band in the RPMs, and you just move the engine RPM up and down to keep it within that green band. Normally, when you're diving, the engine RPM will go up because the air starts pushing the propeller rather than the other way around.
Okay.
So, like a lot of people will kill the engine because they dive on an enemy and they forget to reduce the RPM a bit.
I see. No, I always blow my engine when I try to increase my power because I did it with the throttle and it breaks the plane very often, even if you're careful.
Most planes that's fine. Most planes using the throttle is what you're supposed to do.
Not in that plane.
Not in the P40.
I learned it that way many times. Also, every time I took it, especially in multiplayer, it seemed a bit underpowered. Maybe it's just an impression of mine, I don't know.
P40? Oh, you're talking about P39?
The Aira Cobra, speaking about the Aira Cobra.
Yeah, the P39 is kind of underpowered because
it is.
One of the problems and the reason the RAF didn't take the P39 is because it doesn't have a 2-stage supercharger, so it can't do well at high altitudes.
I see.
Which meant they sent most of them to Russia, where they used them for things like ground attack. Do you know about it being a mid-engine plane? So the engine is not in the front, the engine is in the middle, underneath the pilot.
Now that you tell me, that sounds very... I think I felt something strange in the ending of the plane, the way it turned.
The reason there are problems with the... So the reason it has a mid-engine is because they wanted to put a big cannon manufactured by Oldsmobile in the front.
Typical American engineering. Let's build the plane around the cannon.
yeah, that's what it was for. But for it to be mid-engine, but with the propeller at the front, they had to make a really long drive shaft that goes from the middle to the front.
I can imagine.
So that means if you increase the throttle suddenly, then the drive shaft will just snap. So with the P39, you can't change the throttle very suddenly. You can't throttle up suddenly because you'll just kill the drive shaft, basically.
That's what happens then when you do that. Okay.
As long as you're smooth with the throttle, as long as you don't like flick the throttle from like 60 to 100% instantly, then it won't die. But you've got to be aware of that all the time.
Nix is saying the Russians love it because it fight well close to deck.
Yeah, because the Russians liked low altitude aircraft, basically.
Yeah, I've noticed it. Indeed. Nix was telling me also to treat the MiG-3 a bit like the Mustang, meaning a fast plane that does boom and zooming, I guess.
Yeah, that's pretty much what you're supposed to do.
Ah, okay, it should work well for this game, if indeed I can find a goddamn enemy.
But the MiG is not really that great, if you see what I mean.
Ah, no, but you seem to enjoy flying it, no? You told me.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, it's all about what you like. Like, people will tell you what plane's good and what plane's bad, but some planes will suit your style, some planes won't.
Oh,
you know?
I see something. Wait. Yeah, I absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. I like to play a variety of them, but in general, there are some you prefer.
I mean, especially with IL-2, by all means listen to what other people say, because people will tell you things that you don't know. But you've got to make your own decision. Like, you're not going to like the same planes that other people do.
I can see the point. Indeed. I think I'm following a friend. Not sure.
Probably the best piece of advice I can give you for this game is just keep checking your 6.
I know.
That's the most important thing. Because you will get shot down from behind over and over again.
It happened to me so many times. You can see it coming,
then...
This guy is shooting. Yeah. Okay, I'm in the middle of combat right now. I found it. There's something parachuting. Something coming fast from the right.
Did you, with Wings of Liberty and with the Combat Box and a few of the others, they've got like a website that tracks stats? Did you sign up?
Yeah, you have to register, in fact, otherwise you get kicked.
Yeah, I don't think I've registered for this server, but it's
not
good because it will tell you.
It's not needed.
Tell you how accurate you are.
I think I'm going to get a kill. I'm shooting a BF.
You have to register every season though.
I might have got a kill. I might. You have to do it again. That's the thing, in fact, because I had already registered and I ended up having
every time
to do
it resets,
again.
you have to check it and register for this season.
Oh my god, I'm in the middle of very heated combat. Finally I found the enemies. And a bit too many of them, actually.
Where are you?
I cannot look at the map right now. Above the artillery objective, more or less. I'm shooting another BF. I'm shooting another BF.
It can't be above the artillery, it's gone.
Well, where it was then. It's full of German planes, at least 2 or 3 of them, and I'm shooting another. I already shot one. This one is going down, I think. It seems to be flat spinning.
If you get a second, give me a square.
And I'm being shot at right now. Wait. And actually, yeah, they killed me. Yeah, but I think I got a kill or 2.
What square was it?
I'll tell you now. 12-14 in the middle square. 5, I think, keypad.
12-14?
12-14, yeah.
Oh, that's south of me.
Actually, to the east of the column. I was at artillery last time I had looked at the map. Oh, what? They keep shooting me. And the engine is gone. Come on, let me glide down to the ground. Let me die. No, I cannot control anymore. Wait, the flaps make me go... No! I'm gonna crash bad this time.
I blacked out for like
BAM! I'm gonna probably explode. What's Nick's telling me? The MiG has a wooden surface in the wing.
You're east of the tank column.
The compression.
Well,
I'm east. Allora, 12-14, keep at 5, like below the 4 of the 12-14.
Yeah, I'm
east
of
the column.
8, so
I'm down in any case. They shot me down. I got, I think, at least a kill. Let me see.
Yeah, I just want to get to them.
Let me see. 5. What is that? The deaths.
See something on fire.
I have 2 air kills. Yeah, I have 2 air kills. Well, the ending was good. It was a stressful stream, to say the least, but the ending was good. I managed to get a couple of kills. Well, you see, no, I can see what you said. I also agree wholeheartedly. When it's cool, it's incredibly cool.
Yeah,
probably more than War Thunder. There's just a learning curve to it, but
it's a lot more rewarding than War Thunder because it's more difficult.
Yeah, that's true for every single
shooting
goddamn
someone
game.
Down really means that you were better than them. In that case, if you see what I mean.
Yeah, or you, in any case, you did it like it was in real life. That's what makes it more interesting. And well, judging by the time, I have to go now, really.
I mean, it's not. Okay.
I have to go.
I must be near these planes to shot you down, but I can't find them.
Good luck.
They're
I hope you can find some kills. There were plenty of targets. It was a nice engagement. It gave me back the satisfaction I missed in the middle part of the stream. Well, as I said, for now I'm gone. We're gonna play tomorrow morning together?
Maybe. I don't think so.
I was thinking of doing Elite, because usually on Saturday morning I get a lot of views with Elite Dangerous. I don't know why. Maybe many people play it in the weekend. I don't know. Probably I'll go with Elite Dangerous if you want to come. Okay, you know where to find me in any case. So for now, I'll have to say goodbye.
Okay, yeah.
Good luck, good fun with the rest of the match. It was fun, yeah. I enjoyed it in the end. Bye-bye.
Oh, I found a plane now. See you.
Good. Shoot him down. Okay. As I said, I'm ending now. The time is right. It was good in the end. I was getting angry at one time, as you promptly noticed, I bet. Sunday morning, Nix. Okay, you want to do it tomorrow? Tell me, because I will go with War Thunder in the morning. Right, the morning is better for you. If you can, we can do it tomorrow morning. Otherwise, I'll play Elite and we play together War Thunder Sunday morning. Sounds good. Also, in the morning I have more time. We can do a longer session. It was interesting to play with Jens. He knows really a lot about plants. Probably he was the best thing in the stream. I had difficulties with the game, but to hear the kind of things that he was speaking about was a great experience. Guys, see you tomorrow morning, as I said, for Elite Dangerous or maybe War Thunder. Bye bye.